everybody. Rachel Tiede here with a look at your evening update on this August 1st, if you can believe it, already in August. The first thing we're tracking might impact you. This has to do with Amtrak services that were suspended because of Central Warehouse crumbling. We now know that Amtrak is restoring those services across the Livingston Avenue Rail Bridge. Today, the mayor, Mayor Kathy Sheehan, says that contractors removed the loose concrete and the smokestack to help make that train travel safe once again. But the owner of the warehouse claims the city is shutting him out. He says he's been denied access to the building and can't see the damage or check out the emergency repairs. He's also accusing the city of making a big deal out of the damage so they can justify taking over his property. So we'll hear from him tonight during the 9 o'clock newscast on WNYA. Of course, if you have probably seen this Central Warehouse, it is a large looming presence. It's been around for a very long time. It's sat vacant since the 90s. A lot of discussion about what to do with this building. So as if the owner claims that the city's using this to just sort of take it over and shut it down, that's obviously a pretty big development. So we're going to hear more about that coming up tonight at 9 o'clock. Also, in the city of Troy, we're learning more about Parvo, which is a disease that's been found in dogs that are either dead or dying left in Troy. So this is a lot of big questions around this still. Multiple dead dogs have been found around Troy in the last couple of weeks. Last week, the bodies of a few dogs were found in a bin off the side of a bike path. Other dying dogs were found in the tunnel of the canal in Troy. So investigators think that all of these animals were from the same litter. They tested positive for parvovirus, which is highly contagious and potentially deadly to these animals. Police are still trying to figure out if any crimes were committed in connection to these dogs' deaths. So tonight, we'll tell you more about Parvo, what symptoms to watch for in your own animal to make sure that you are keeping your own pets safe. We also have an update to a story that we got an update about during the 4 o'clock newscast right before 5 o'clock, and it has to do with this damage that you see on this basketball court right now. The basketball court was covered in paint this morning, and initially, people had accused vandals of ruining this court. So we found out during the 4 o'clock newscast that it was kids. They were playing with paint. And ultimately, police say the spill was not malicious. There are no charges at this time. And Watervliet officials expect the court to be cleaned up by the end of the week. So happy ending when it comes to that one. We're also tracking the weather, of course. So let's bring in Paul Kayana, who can tell us what to expect for tonight.
Well, some clouds will build up overnight, and there is the risk of a couple of passing showers, maybe a rumble of thunder during the course of the day on Tuesday. Maybe a bit more cloud cover and a quick shot of rain in a few spots, but not everyone will get it. And it looks like we'll dry things out nicely behind this next front. Again, relatively moisture starved. Dry day on Wednesday, more sunshine with temperatures pushing back up toward the 90-degree mark. So back into the upper 60s overnight, a little more humidity in the air. Same for tomorrow, a few more clouds as well, with a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm in spots, 86. Then we crank the heat Wednesday, 90, 95 on Thursday with humidity and the chance of an isolated storm by the end of the day. Friday and Saturday and into the weekend, we'll have to watch to see if her front stalls out nearby. It would be the only thing that prevents us from getting to 90 all those days. So we'll call for a shower or thunderstorm risk on Friday and into the weekend with temperatures in the 80s to around 90 by Sunday.
All right, Paul, thanks so much. So we covered a lot today. Our top stories: the Amtrak service has been restored after it was delayed because of the Central Warehouse and the city concerned about concrete crumbling onto the tracks that are nearby. Also, Parvo was found in some dead and dying dogs left on the side of a bike path in Troy. So examining that, what you should be on the lookout for your own dogs to make sure they are not contaminated with Parvo. And then the basketball court damage in Watervliet, police now say that it is not vandalism, kids playing around, and no charges are expected to be filed. But they are expecting it to be cleaned up, hopefully by the end of the week. I'll have your first morning forecast coming up at 9 and 11. More details on what you can expect for the coming week. I'll see you then.